Hello, hello, and welcome to not one of my Christmas reaction videos. That's not what this is about. This is a reaction to another Team Edge video, but it's the one where they made where they went to quote boot camp type of thing. I mean, they didn't, but because it's military related, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a reaction video to this because I originally was going to watch this during my breakfast at the DFAC. I was just gonna watch this, and I started laughing maybe a little bit too much, or I realized I was about to, so I had to stop, and I was like, I should react to this on the thing, because now I have a different perspective. Like, I watched this in preparation for joining the military, and I was like, okay. But now that I'm actually in the military, I joined in September 2020. Been through boot camp and everything, so now I have a different perspective on a video like this, and I haven't watched this since I've joined. So that's why I'm just like, because the opening thing where something happened, I'm like, okay. So let's watch and see. Let's see what happens. A soldier perspective of civilians doing the video. Let's see. Now, I will say the uniforms they're wearing, specifically these two, I've seen Marines, or I've seen mostly like Marine guys when walking around. When I was at Leonard Wood, and a couple times here, because I'm stationed in Korea, I've seen more Marines wear stuff like this. There might be some, I think I've seen one Navy guy wear something, but it was a different kind of color. This, I don't know what he's wearing. Maybe that's a variant of this, but these look more like Marine colors and stuff, because you see what I'm wearing, it's not like that, but, so, I wouldn't say that's Army. Anyway, going on.
Welcome to Team Edge. This is the search and destroy. What's up? We're going to be going through all the rooms of the... Get it right! Alright, we have enemies that completely took over Team Edge, so we got to clear out all the offices and reclaim our building.
It was every fan that gave us a nasty comment.
But first, guys, we're going to have to go through boot camp so we can learn how to clear out rooms.
I'm looking closely at Brian's shirt, and it looks like his tags are sideways, so that would indicate, yeah, like a Marine top as well. Because the Marines' tags, they're not sideways like this, they're like slanted, that I've seen, for whatever reason. I don't know why they have them that way, but that's what they do.
We have two employees here who are military veterans, Gibson and Rich.
From the U.S. Army.
For the remainder of this video, they can yell at us, spit on us. I'm probably not spit on us.
No, don't spit on.
You got safety glasses for fun. Let's do this.
Who can pep?
Parade rest!
What?
I do not know how to go to parade rest!
Bobby's at parade rest. The others are at attention, quote unquote. But Bobby's the only one at parade rest here. And Gibson's got definitely a good voice for this.
I'm not sure I work for a living! Joe, come here!
Yep. Okay. Yeah. That was the moment. All this confusion and chaos in boot camp. Oh, you got multiple things going on at once, multiple people yelling, and you're just like, okay, what do I do? And how do I not get yelled at? Oh, that'd be funny. Angry cops should respond to this or watch this video just to see, like, okay, these are civilians doing something. Let's just see what they're doing. I'd be curious as an actual drill sergeant what he would think of this.
Yes, Drill Sergeant!
Yes! Get on your feet! Push-ups! Go! Push-up position!
This is the most accurate part of the, just the madness of boot camp. In the moment, this is the this is the most accurate thing, yeah, at a boot camp that they did in this video.
You are to do push-ups when I count you up. And 1, 2, 3. On the count.
Joey. I'm terrible at push-ups, but come on, Joey.
3, you will say 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2.
1, 2.
I'm sick and tired of your shenanigans.
That was boot camp. That was pretty easy.
Whoa, that was fast.
You have 8 weeks, man. September to November at Fort Jackson. Relax in Jackson. 40 rounds. That's what I had to say at 213. If you know what I'm talking about, you know 40 rounds.
Wow. Privates, today we're going to learn enter and clear room.
Enter and clearing. We did this during the forge at Jackson. Just Sergeant Pellegrin, he wanted us to do something since we're just couldn't go in the position of just watching everything, pulling security all the time, even though there's no reason to pull security in the forge, but that's what we were supposed to do. But he actually wanted us to do something. So what we did is he had us go out to these little areas because they had these buildings and stuff there, and we actually did entering and clearing rooms. He was showing us how to do all that, and that's what we were doing. So I was like, oh, okay. We actually did some military stuff out there, so I was like, oh, okay. Negligent discharge, you would be screwed up. So
Get down, Private. Get down. Knock out 20. 1,
there we go.
12, 13, 14, 15. Are you getting tired, Private Joey?
I'm gonna send your mom a box of poop in it, because that's what she sent me.
I'll say what the most famous punishment we had. Not the worst. That there's one that is wow, that is the worst. But the most famous that I had punishment-wise, it's funny, but backtracking on the drill sergeants, is that it was raining like crazy. And they were just handing out these papers for our CAT cards. Or, CAT card is what you need for your card for anything. Like an ID, accessing stuff. What they wanted to do was hand us our pins, like these papers with pins on them, to log into our CAT cards. Well, it was raining like crazy, and we were doing this outside. I don't know why we didn't do this inside, but we were doing this outside. And I don't recall exactly what happened, if people just weren't paying attention, being loud, or whatever it was. But one of the female drill sergeants, she had an idea of, you know what? I have an idea. Everyone get down. You're going to do the swimmer in the rain. And you think, okay, but the water is on the outside because you're covered by the canopy thing. No, the hill where we were at, there was a hill, seeping down. So all that water was rushing down to us. And the ground was super sopping wet. And so we're up there just doing, a swimmer in the rain. While it's raining, and the drill sergeants are busting a gut. They're laughing so hard because they thought this was the funniest thing ever, the ones that were out there. But this is where it came back to bite them, because a lot of people's papers for the CAT cards, they put in their pockets, or they were in such a deep puddle that it got wet and unreadable. So the drill sergeants eventually had to, get those people to somehow get those things resent, to get them the CAT cards reset and everything. It proved to be a bigger headache than probably what it was worth. So, what's the meme? Congratulations, you played yourself. That might be that example, because it was a big hassle and headache for them afterwards.
Blast out. I made it for you. Are you happy?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yes, drill sergeant.
There you go, Private Ryan. You're learning. All right, when you come to the door, you'll kick it down. You can go in, path of least resistance. Or you can button hook. The button hook is when you turn and you go around like this. You put your shoulder into the door,
Yep.
slam it, bounce it against the wall, or else there might be someone hiding behind the door.
Yep. And even if there isn't someone hiding behind the door, afterwards someone, opens it up for you while you check, because you have to check every nook and cranny. What was it? When we were doing that little training, that was actually one of our little favorite training moments. I remember at basic was was that moment actually, Drill Sergeant Pellegrin doing with us that at the forge, because that was actually okay. This is an actual little military thing that we were doing. And I was like, because Drill Sergeant Pellegrin was one of the actual few. He had the blue rim on his drill sergeant hat, and you're saying, what's the blue rim? The blue circle around the drill sergeant thing means he was infantry, and he was old school infantry. He came in, he said, like in the early '90s, and here it is, all these years later. He's like, now you're doing drill sergeanting, but that's what he was doing. But yeah, he was one of the few that had that, and there was one other that had the blue one with our group as well. And he came in late in the cycle. He came in like right before the forge, but he became quickly everyone's at least one of a lot of people's favorites. He became one of the more favorites because he had this personality and everything, and so I would say yeah, he was. Shout out to you, George Sergeant Pellegrin. I don't know if you'd ever watch this, but good for you, man.
You're going to go and clear your front corner first. Then you're going to turn and you're going to clear the next corner.
Every night I clean my front corner first.
Oh, dang, they know what they're doing. You see that?
All right, let's see how hard this is.
Literally just walking. That was pretty easy.
Brian, you are dead.
You didn't button hook. You didn't push against the door. What you did? You gotta keep the door down first. I think you're a traitor.
You know what I mean?
Private Joey, you are dead.
In reality, what was it we did? We did like a door knock thing. We threw in a flashbang or grenade, quote unquote, type thing. Because all four of us were huddled against the side while someone cleared the door to make sure there's no like explosives around the door. Because just because, yeah, you kick down the door, don't think those doors aren't wired. That's why you always check it for wires and everything. And you try to do your best because, there could be wires on the inside of it. But hopefully there's nothing on the outside. But that's why you have to check. So.
Bobby kicks the door, gets out of the way.
All right.
I didn't look that bad, privates. I'm proud. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I'd say that'd be a little bit more accurate. Bobby kicking it down and staying out and then going in.
Nice, bro. That was the easiest test I've
Private
ever
Joey,
had.
what is this? Why do you have mismatched boots on, Private Joey?
What are you talking about?
Get down and do push-ups, Private Joey.
push-ups.
You were recycled through basic training.
Oh gosh. Push-ups are your friend. At basic. Push-ups are your friend. And foe. You're gonna love to hate push-ups. The most intense one we had, over what? Biggest smoke session was what? 200 push-ups? I'm not even exaggerating. You think I'm exaggerating? I'm not. Yeah, it sucked. It royally sucked. So yeah, recycled to basic training. I think there were a couple for various reasons. So
One more time.
Can I do sit-ups?
Do you know what flutter kicks are?
Yeah.
Flutter kicks. One, two.
Drill Sergeant Maryland. Flutter kicks. You think flutter kicks? Oh, they're not that bad. Try doing it for a long time. You stop when he gets tired. He doesn't get tired. He never gets tired. And you think, oh, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He just stops when he feels like it, not when he's tired. And you're not doing flutter kicks, Joey. That's a bicycle. That's not flutter kicks.
Private Bobby, do you think that's funny? You can join him.
I think it's hilarious,
Get down,
sir.
Private Bobby, do flutter kicks. Private Brian, do push-ups. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Those aren't flutter kicks.
Nice, privates. Oh, God. Sergeant, sir, I'm fangirling hard right now.
All right, privates, you did a good job today.
Fangirling Bobby.
You are to go in and clear the office out of all the mean people. Do you understand me, privates?
Yes, sir. Sergeant.
Are you all ready?
Yes, Sergeant.
Okay. Let's do it.
Woo!
All right, so here's my game plan. I gotta kick this door down and then use the actual door as cover. I don't know why there's two doors on this door frame. I don't understand.
All right, ready, Joey.
Oh, geez, why did you scared me?
I'd say, you know, some actual, well, they've trained, quote unquote, with these Nerf guns. They've played with them often, but some actual training with the weapons.
Come on, Joey.
Dang it.
Got him one.
What do I do? I'm running out of ammo. I got Bobby in the head.
Got him.
I gotta find the hidden intel. Oh, I found it. Secret stuff. Let's picture of dog. I'm out.
3 minutes, 5 seconds for Joey. All right, we're ready. Hey, let's go. We don't have all day. All right, come in.
I mean, considering you can actually do a little bit more of that. But
Hey, Whitney, make sure he's not cheating.
What?
Make sure he's not cheating.
Okay.
Yeah, I know he's still cheating, and you just said okay.
Your role is simply you must perform a combat role once in the room.
Combat roll?
Yeah.
Oh, easy. Ready, DK? Ready to see something? So this, I'm gonna do 2 barrel rolls.
Ready, guys? Wait, you can't use that. Huh? I saw what you just pulled out. You can't use that.
The regular pistol.
Whitney,
What?
is he cheating?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, so he's cheating. Here we go. He's out, Douglas. Oh, there's a window. Yeah, I knew he was cheating. Snap. Gotcha, Bobby. Oh. Come on out and play. Oh. I got you. I lost the battery.
combat roll. Yeah, you try to do that with like 40 pounds on with armor. Let's see you do that in an actual military situation. I mean, I'm sure you could, but just because it's tactically advantage in a situation, no, no. I'm saying no, personally. I'm not an infantryman or nothing, but I'm saying no. I'd like to hear an infantryman's thoughts who's actually done something like that. What they think of an actual combat role, if that's even a thing. I don't know if that's even a thing, but I like to know.
Shoot! Oh, it's the battery! Back out, DK! Back out! Tags look good! Come on! Where's the dog tags? Dog tags. Got some. He's out of ammo! He's out of ammo! Get him! Dang Joey, go! No! Joey, get out of ammo! Go, go, go! Dang it! No, I can't. Wait,
I got him 11 times.
dang it! He's coming back.
Ah!
Dang, I stick. Oh, time, stop time. Some men.
Actually, they should do more grappling like that. Brian actually has wrestling experience, so he knows what to do. But you know, I didn't get to do combatives because COVID. But that's actually something you'd want to do. And unfortunately, I can't. They actually were offering it here, but my arm is jacked up at the moment, and it wouldn't be advantageous for me. But when I can, take combatives. If you haven't and you want to, take it. If you're not injured or anything, please do combatives. Because that, in a situation like that, that actually is a real life situation. What if you shoot the guy, he doesn't go down, and you're out of ammo? Well, you pull out your knife, or if you have a chance to, he's going to probably rush you too. So you'd have to do something. So,
Check it out. I said it. It's so fast. Brian's time is 4 minutes flat. Oh, I think I can beat that. I totally can beat that. Of course I can beat that one.
Your room is the hardest of the 3 rooms to clear.
Great.
So we have given you a snake camera.
Oh, good. This is snake camera.
Save the hostage.
Save
and
the-
bring it out of the room.
Bring it.
Bring the hostage out of the room. If you hit the hostage, you add 10 seconds to your time.
Okay. let's see what we got. Install. Okay, I see Brian. Well, okay, there's my bass. Where's he going? So I have Brian working straight ahead. Corey working there. Then this camera. Oh, it's bendy. Perfect. All these up the center. Oh, I hit him once. Oh,
That's CJ?
come on, Bobby!
Looks like CJ.
I got Joey. I got Joey. Oh!
Ah,
Ricochet.
right in the nose.
You gotta get in. Oh, you okay? You okay, Beth?
Bobby and his bass.
Oh, he had the fish once. Which one's? That's the 37.
Bobby likes his fish. He's a fisherman and he always carries that fish thing around.
Penalty. You can't shoot the hostage.
Big shout out to all our military
Well, who won?
out there. We appreciate you guys and we love you guys for everything you do for us. Thank you so much. Big shout out to Gibson and Rich, who they are part of our team and we love having them here. And since you're still here, go watch a video that you.
Alrighty. Well, watching this with some military experience now, or military, being in the military, I can't say military experience, because I haven't really done a lot in a year, per se. First duty station and everything, haven't been deployed, quote unquote. But, that was interesting. Seeing this with fresh eyes and looking at things like, hey, wait a minute, I'm not sure that would apply in this situation, or da-da-da-da, so, alright. But, cool. But yeah, actually go to a boot camp, like actual obstacle course. Actually do something like that. That's what I would like to see y'all do. That'd be interesting. But hey. So anyway, thank you for watching this video and see you next time.